Nubia, the name strikes terror in the hearts of Egyptians and reverberates through the halls of ancient history. But have you ever wondered who were the Nubians? Where did they come from? And what was their greatest city like? Today we are traveling back in time to explore one of the most powerful civilizations in ancient history, the Nubian kingdom. We will uncover their rise to power, their cultural achievements, and the factors that led to their decline. Join me on this journey as we delve into the fascinating world of the Nubian Empire, a tale of resilience, conquest, and cultural brilliance that will leave you in awe. Welcome to my channel. But before we start, save this video for future reference and share it with your friends if you enjoy it. And the importance of the afterlife, they also had their own distinct religious practices and beliefs, but also influenced their interactions with neighboring civilizations such as the Egyptians and the Assyrians. Nubian artisans were skilled in various crafts, including pottery, jewelry making, and metalwork. Their creations often depicted scenes from daily life, religious beliefs, and historical events, providing valuable insights into their culture and way of life. Nubian art was not only appreciated within their own civilization, but also by neighboring cultures, making it an integral part of Nubia's cultural legacy. Situated on the Nile River, Meroë became a center of trade and cultural exchange, connecting the empire to the wider world. The city's strategic location allowed the Kushites to control important trade routes and prosper from the exchange of goods and ideas. Nubia's strategic location along the Nile River made it a hub of trade and cultural exchange. The empire's influence can be seen in the cultural exchanges it fostered, the spread of its architectural styles, and the economic prosperity it brought to Nubia. The city housed great libraries and centers of scholarship, where scholars from across the empire and beyond gathered to study and exchange ideas. By the 2nd century AD, the kingdom had expanded its power into Nubia, challenging the dominance of the Kush Empire. This expansion of Roman influence into Nubia created additional tensions and challenges for the region. Internal conflicts and power struggles within Nubian elites contributed to the fragmentation and instability of the region. These divisions weakened Nubia's ability to effectively resist outside threats, making it more vulnerable to the ambitions of its powerful neighbors. Nubia found itself caught between the expanding kingdoms of Aksum and Rome, each vying for control and influence. Trade routes were disrupted, agricultural production suffered, and the once prosperous cities of Meroë and others fell into decline. The pyramids of Meroë, temples, palaces, and other structures stand as silent witnesses to the empire's grandeur and cultural achievements. The Nubian kingdoms of Kush and others played a vital role in shaping the cultural and political landscape of northeastern Africa. From their humble beginnings to their golden age under King Pianki, the Nubians rose to become one of the most formidable civilizations in ancient history. Despite facing external threats and internal challenges, they persevered, leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire awe and wonder. Their achievements in trade, architecture, religion, and diplomacy left a lasting impact on the region. Excavations and ongoing research continue to shed light on the mysteries of Nubia, providing valuable insights into its history, society, and cultural practices. However, environmental changes such as shifts in rainfall patterns and the silting of the Nile River had profound implications for Nubian society. If you want to learn more about other ancient civilizations, comment below and let us know what you would like to see next. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on future adventures. Until then, keep exploring, stay curious, and join us on our quest to uncover the secrets of the past. These changes affected agricultural productivity, leading to food shortages and increased competition for resources. The changing environment created hardships for the Nubian people, adding to the challenges they faced during this period. The loss of economic vitality and the deterioration of infrastructure further weakened the empire's ability to defend itself against external threats. This shift in power dynamics marked a turning point in Nubian history, leading to increased competition and conflict in the region. The Kushites were skilled builders who constructed impressive pyramids, temples, and palaces that showcased their architectural prowess. The emergence of powerful neighboring kingdoms, internal conflicts, economic decline, and environmental changes all played a role in the downfall of this once great civilization. Nubia's story serves as a reminder of the fragility of even the most prosperous civilizations and the multitude of forces that can contribute to their decline. The pyramids of Meroë, while smaller than their Egyptian counterparts, are unique in their design and construction techniques. Factors such as internal conflicts, environmental changes, and external pressures contributed to the downfall of the Kushite kingdom. The once great cities of Meroë and other Nubian centers fell into decline, bringing an end to an era of Nubian dominance in the region. They serve as enduring symbols of the empire's power and cultural achievements. Meroë's reputation as a center of knowledge and innovation contributed to its cultural prominence during the ancient period. Its fertile lands and access to vital resources like gold and ivory made it a prosperous region. It's located in what is now northern Sudan. The Kush Empire reached its peak between the 3rd century BC and the 4th century AD. The empire was known for its wealth, power, and cultural sophistication. Nubian merchants traveled extensively, establishing connections with distant kingdoms and spreading their cultural influence far and wide. Nubian religion was polytheistic, and they worshipped a pantheon of gods and goddesses, including their supreme deity, Amen. Also, please consider supporting us because it really helps us keep producing more videos. Now, let's travel back in time and meet the Kushite Empire, also known as Nubia, an ancient civilization located in what is now northern Sudan and southern Egypt. Nubia is believed to have been inhabited by humans as early as 4000 BC. With evidence of early settlements along the Nile River, the region faced numerous challenges throughout history, including invasions and attempts at domination by neighboring powers. Nubian rulers and communities fiercely defended their independence and cultural integrity, showcasing remarkable bravery and determination in the face of adversity. They lived in the region of Nubia, located south of Egypt along the Nile River. Nubian kingdoms were known for their unique language, religion, and traditions, which differed from those of their Egyptian neighbors. However, the Kushite Empire, which is often referred to as Nubia, emerged much later. One of the most significant aspects of Nubian culture was their language, which was part of a larger Afro-Asiatic language family. The Nubian language played a vital role in preserving their cultural identity and is still spoken by some communities in Sudan and South Sudan today. In the 8th century BC, the Kushites were a collective term used to describe a number of different African kingdoms and tribal societies that shared common linguistic and cultural traits. Despite being overshadowed by the grandeur of ancient Egypt, the Nubian kingdoms had their own rich history and cultural achievements. Religion was another important aspect of Nubian culture. While they shared some commonalities with ancient Egyptian beliefs, such as the worship of multiple gods, as we continue our exploration of Nubia, we will discover how these cultural traits not only shaped Nubian society. One of the most notable aspects of Nubia's cultural achievements was their artistic traditions. However, Nubia's story is not just about cultural achievements. It is also a tale of resilience and resistance against external threats. Now let's take a closer look at the Kush Empire, one of the most powerful and influential Nubian kingdoms. One of the most iconic features of the Kush Empire was its capital city, Meroë. Meroë was not only a hub of trade, but also a seat of learning and intellectual activity. Another notable aspect of Meroë was its unique architectural style. The Kushite Empire left a lasting legacy on Nubia and the surrounding regions. Its contributions to trade, culture, and architecture helped shape the course of ancient history. But the Kushite Empire's story doesn't end there. Despite its power and influence, the empire eventually faced decline. The kingdom of Aksum, rising in the south with its capital at Aksum, present-day Ethiopia, poses a growing threat. To make matters worse, the Romans in the north established a new province called Egypt, further encroaching on Nubia's territory and resources. These external pressures added to the existing complexities of Nubia's internal politics and societal issues. As the Kush Empire faced these challenges, its economy and infrastructure began to decline. Nubia's traditional way of life was deeply connected to the natural environment, including the Nile River, which provided the region with essential resources for agriculture and trade. The decline of Nubia was a complex process influenced by a combination of internal and external factors. Today, the legacy of Nubia lives on through the archaeological treasures that have been discovered in the region. The Nubian civilization represents a significant chapter in ancient African history, and its influence extended far beyond its borders. The rise and fall of the Nubian Empire is a captivating tale of power, resilience, and cultural brilliance. We hope you enjoyed this journey through the fascinating world of the Nubian Empire.